Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the
hello.
Fiber Friends podcast. This is episode 22.
Yay, 22.
And it just so happens that it's on the anniversary of the day that I convinced these to not be so scared and hop in front of a video camera. So
I know. She did.
They were all nervous. No, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And now I can't get them off.
See what you've started.
I know.
You convinced us that it was okay to do, and a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was 1 year ago that we were sitting at the little cottage that we had rented with a few other friends, a few other girlfriends, and the three of us had gone up a day early, and we sort of, were looking at. Adrienne had brought the yarn for us to surprise us with, the yarn that she dyed.
That's
and
right, the fiber
I was
print
starting to make bags with Kathy, and we knew already that she was, knitting designer teacher extraordinaire, and we put two and two together, or one and one and one together, and
I made 4.
added together with Kathy, we are 4.
We are 4.
So
that's perfect.
there you go.
Absolutely.
And it's been a pretty wild ride.
It has been. So on that note, hi, I'm Adrienne.
I'm Caroline,
I'm Louise.
and welcome.
We're the Fiber Friends from London, Ontario, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, it is spring-like in that it is...
Not -20.
Yeah, and it's full of mud and rain. So
Yes.
that's the pre-spring. Pre-spring and mud and rain.
Pre-spring is going on, and in typical Canadian fashion,
We'll still have another winter before we
we'll have
spring.
another winter. We'll have a mini
Yeah.
winter before it's really spring.
Oh, a big
Yeah.
snowstorm for a day or two.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at
It's
least.
cold, yeah. It's
sure.
because it's only still February, right?
Yes, it's still February. If you can hear the crinkling in the background, that's Daisy.
Daisy.
She
She's
may
hanging
come and
out
visit.
with us.
She's eating something in the corner, chewing something.
Yeah,
My cat used to love to chew plastic.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. What
All
she's
of my
got over there.
pattern protector, like cover protectors, would have little holes in them.
Yeah.
in his teeth. Yeah.
I find
It's pretty
some
cute.
like that too.
Too funny.
All right.
Wow.
So, we got lots
It's
to
been
talk
a
about
while.
today.
It has been a while. So yeah, pull up a chair.
Grab
we
a
have,
cuppa.
we have a lot
Oh,
to
it's-
share.
Let's roll up the rim season, people.
See, that to me always means it's spring.
Yeah.
When Tim
Roll up
Hortons
the
says
rim.
roll up
But
the
they
rim,
do it in February. That is not even close to spring.
it's getting close though.
I love winter, so I'm not in any rush. I do. I know. You know it, so don't give me that look. It's true.
Every time you say it though, it still sounds weird because
Yeah, we're like,
most
"Ew."
people don't like
It is
winter.
the best. I love snow. I love the cold. It's so cozy to me.
I kind of liked winter until I slept on ice.
Yeah.
Now I'm reevaluating that whole. I want to move to Florida or something.
Yeah. Okay. I can understand and appreciate that.
Yeah.
So fair enough. Okay.
So, Louise, you have a finished object.
We have a few.
It's the elephant in the room right now. Because we can see it. You just haven't talked about it yet.
Yay!
So, show us.
Fingerless mitts for our new
Fabulous fingerless mitts. Look at
Yes.
that.
kit. Yarn by Adrienne. I don't know how close I can get them. I'm getting pretty flexible.
Pull one off,
Take one off. You want to?
and I'll put it on.
See if
'Cause
I put it on, it would still be back here.
I know.
So
I have
there
to
you
say,
go.
I'm pretty excited about these fingerless
So-
mitts because everybody knows what I feel about fingerless mitts.
But they are super cute, and I love the thumb.
They look so cozy.
And I like that they're just long enough, like, because I have really long arms and I have long wrists, and they actually come down quite well. So if you like to tuck them into your sleeves,
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I was kind of thinking my
Quite
whole
so put that
idea
cute
around
little pattern.
designing these for spring was
Yeah.
for gardening, thinking, yeah, the cuff's just long enough because we're not going to need anything for like -20 weather,
Yeah.
and fingers out to garden with. Or...
So just a nice, simple. You did a really good job.
It's a really simple little pattern. There's a little bit of stranding, a few rows. You have to catch your non-working yarn.
And you explain in the pattern how to do it.
And yep, and there's a
There's
little
the cute little thumb.
the thumb. I tried to get the thumb, the flower
Upside.
to match the pattern.
Oh, you did the pattern on the thumb to match. Look
Yep.
at that. You're
Yep.
so
So,
clever.
yep, this and then 2 and then 1.
That is really good. And then look, when you flip it down, it does
Yep.
the same thing on
Okay.
the other side of the
I know,
thumb.
isn't that cute? So it was
Boy,
an
you're
easy
good.
pattern. I mean, I think I always say they're easy patterns. This would be a good one for a beginner.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so I brought the kit just to.
Oh, nice.
I brought the
You've
kit
got the
just.
bag?
I have the bag.
Ooh.
This is my bag because Kathy and I each made a bag for ourselves, and there may be another one in the works coming down the pike because someone else in this room really liked this bag as well. So this is the pattern. This is Louise's pattern that's going with our most recent kit. It's a very roomy sized drawstring bag.
I love the size of that bag.
Here, you hold your mitt.
Okay, I just see. Look at there's flowers.
I also I tucked inside here how the yarn comes when you order the kit. So
I like that too.
this is Adrienne's packaging on the kit, and she has included a stitch marker. A really sweet one, actually.
I know, it's
I
cute,
really
eh?
like
It's a little
that.
tiny
Yeah.
And you know what? I love these colors. And everybody who has seen me knitting these have said how they love the two colors together.
So what did you name them again?
Yeah, this
Remind
is the
us.
best. This is one of the best parts.
Muck and thaw.
I love
Very
those names.
Canadian.
Love.
So we still have some in the shop.
They're at Evertote?
They're in my Etsy shop, www.evertote.com, and they'll be there until they're gone.
Sweet.
So it's a nice bag. And in fact, I've had some great feedback on the bag already for those who have already gotten their kits. And I know Marge here in London was pleasantly surprised with the size of the drawstring bag. It's larger than our sock tote one.
It's a lovely
It
size.
is.
I
It's
could want.
nice
roomy.
size.
It's big enough for 3 skeins easily.
I wouldn't mind
So.
2 or 3 of that size.
In that size?
Yeah.
I can make that
All
happen.
right, good.
Okay. So
That's nice.
great.
You guys did
Great.
like,
We all did really well.
really well.
We rocked it.
It's like
did.
we do this together.
It's
or
like
something
we
that.
do this together.
And then we're always surprised. Like, how good does
Look
this
at this.
We did something.
This. Yeah.
I know.
See, they're like, "How good is this?" And I'm like, "We did it. Good or not, we finished it."
And it's excellent. Yeah, not only did we finish it, but
Yeah.
it's really, I really
quite
like
nice.
this.
If I do say so myself,
Because we're not biased at all.
we rocked it. So,
And
and
I'm getting the hang of knitting with fingerless mitts.
okay.
It's a new skill.
They're
It's a new skill. Knitting fingerless mitts.
I know.
You can knit them
Well-
and then you can knit in them.
I did.
Yeah.
I did post a blog post about this because as soon as my dad saw them,
He wanted a pair?
well, he's like, "Those are fishing mitts." I'm like, "Well, you can use them for that."
I don't
So-
want them back after you've gone fishing.
Oh my god!
with
Oh
them.
no! If he touch a fish with them,
Ugh.
ooh,
Yeah,
yuck,
please don't
no.
do that.
But
But
I know.
this, the yarn, do you want to tell us more about the yarn?
Sure.
It's DK weight.
It's a DK weight yarn. It's a 75-25. It's the same base as my sock yarn, my regular hard.
Super soft.
Yeah, so it's soft and lovely, but it's durable. So that means it'll take the wear and tear of actually using gloves
Yeah.
on stuff.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice, and they'll wash really well because it's super wash. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Awesome.
it's quite nice.
they're fabulous. I do, and they're warm. For having, I'm not saying that I really am in love with fingerless mitts, but I do have to say they are warm.
Yeah.
Even though my fingers,
I love them
are-
for driving.
Yeah,
I
they're
keep a
good
pair
for
in my
that.
car for driving.
Yeah.
And I left my skeins for this kit at home because I wanted to show the packaging on these ones. But I am going to knit these in your yarn, and these are going to replace the ones in my car.
Oh,
For
fun.
driving. When I have my gloves in the car, they remind me of my girls.
Aw. Aren't we
So,
cheesy?
we are.
It's ridiculous.
So great FO, Louise. Well
Thanks.
done.
Nice.
Do you have anything else? Any other
Finished?
finished objects?
I do.
What?
I know.
Crazy.
Because Adrienne talked about the Yarn Hoarder Dishcloth Challenge, and then
yeah.
when I saw Amber actually talking about it, of course, you know me, I
Joiner?
jump right in.
Yeah.
Because we're not joiners at
No.
all.
So this is, so
Oh,
I did
I like
just,
that color.
these are two of my, well, the pattern that you've been doing, I think, and then
Yeah.
I typed one up and put it on Ravelry as a free pattern for yours.
Yeah,
Knit with
a
me.
few little changes in it, which I
Yeah.
really like, actually.
Do you?
I've actually... You were not the only one with dishcloths.
All three of us! Ta-da!
So
Dishcloths!
I knit these two using the different ending that you did on
the
yours,
castle?
and I
Yeah.
actually really like it.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. So it's actually... So now I use a hybrid pattern.
That's
But
cool.
that's kind of nice though, right? Because you can take little bits from
I
every
think
pattern
so.
and,
I think
and you
so.
can tweak it to get something that you actually,
So
that works for you.
I should explain
Your videos.
My videos, I've started a tutorial series on my other channel, which is the cross stitch channel, because I have enabled lots of knitters to go to the cross stitch world. And so I thought it was only fair that
to do the reverse.
Fair is fair that we do a little bit of the reverse. So I actually, I have a friend down in the States, Ginger Gerald Stitcher. I've mentioned him before. And he's a lot of fun. Hi, Gerald.
Hey, Gerald.
And Gerald and I have been chatting privately for a while, and he said, you know, I'd really like to learn how to knit. Well, that's all it takes, right? We all know that. How fast can I teach this guy how to knit? So I decided to put out a series of tutorial videos for Gerald, and I thought, well, you know, what the heck? Let's open this up, and whoever wants to learn how to knit, let's do it. So, the series is called Let's Teach Gerald How to Knit. And it goes right from square one. You know, how I did a long tail cast on, knit stitch, purl stitch. And then I got these guys involved. And my plan is to involve these ladies the whole ride. So Louise wrote up a pattern for this super simple diamond dishcloth. Yep. And then I taught a tutorial based on her pattern. And I just put that out yesterday. And we already have finished dishcloths.
Nice. Well done.
They are already showing up, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. So next on the docket is going to be a hat, a simple hat pattern that Louise is designing as well. So all of these patterns that she's designing for these tutorials are going to be up in her raft store. Yeah. So
nice.
So that's why I'm knitting a dishcloth right now, because I need to get to a certain point because I have to record the next video on how to cast
I
off.
saw that picture on Instagram today, and I was like, wow, she actually made progress on it.
Hey, that's not nice.
Well, when I watched the video last night, you only had this much.
I know, it's true. It is fair. But the thing is that I already, because I have people who are so fast and who really were so keen to learn, they're done. And a couple of them have been unsure as to how to cast off. And so I wanted to put up another quick little tutorial on how to cast off and how to weave in ends.
Perfect.
And I mean, just the one little end that's going to be on this guy. And they're way ahead of me. So I have to hurry up. I have to hurry up and finish this thing.
So what are you knitting with?
I'm knitting. Oh, you.
I know what that is.
Me. This is Dishy.
All of you.
That's your Dishy.
All of us should talk about
All of us should knit. You talk about. Okay. So I'm using Dishy in the silver colorway, which I love. Love, love, love. And I went down. The tutorial videos are talking about a 5mm and a 4.5mm. I think I'm on a 3.5. I'm on a 3.5 or a 4 because I'm so loose that I had to in order to get the type of dishcloth that I wanted. Yeah. And anyways, I'm happy with it. I had a question now that I'm thinking about it. Someone sent me a message last night and said, my increases look great, but my knit two togethers, I'm getting a small gap in between the knit stitch and the knit two together stitch. Now, so what I suggested was that maybe she had a little too much extra yarn in the stitch when she was wrapping it, and that maybe she just makes sure that she snugged it up a little bit better. So other than that, I couldn't think of any other reason that would cause that little gap. Okay.
And there is supposed to be, because
it does look a little bit like an edge, right?
Yeah, there is a tiny little edge to it. Like you can see where
it differentiates between the rest of the row.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
it's probably totally normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're not expecting it to be there, you can go, ah!
Yeah.
So that's a little, I can see it better on the side. A little bit of a, not much though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's laying down, you can't see it.
No.
So anyways.
But when you stick it to the light and hold it up and look at it and
see
look for it, you can find it.
Exactly. So if there's anyone in your life that has ever wanted to learn and you don't feel like teaching them, send them over to my channel.
Yeah.
And we'll teach them how to, it's Learn with the Fiber Friends. It just happens to be over on my channel. Because trust me, these girls are pulling their weight. So.
Awesome. So I did two, I'm not very stretched very well. They're a little askew right now. But I have two dishcloths. This is in the Grape Jelly Multi-color by...
That's an awesome color.
I know, I love this one by Dishy. Love my Dishy, yeah.
And Dishy comes from Knit Picks, right?
Yes.
So, and mine, I've just been using... Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
really
great. So I've just been using up some Bernat
handicrafted. Nice.
that is
Also-
available locally
Yeah.
here in our yarn shops.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I've been.
Awesome. Look at all those finishes.
I know.
Look, I have
Woo.
another one.
What?
I know.
Oh, that's a cute one.
Look at this.
Oh, I like that
Look at
one.
this.
That's fancy.
I know. And it's reversible.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Isn't that
What's the
so-
stitch pattern on that?
Well, I knew you were going to ask that.
And I don't have an answer for you.
I'm thinking I'm going to call it this. Like I didn't
you made
make
it up?
No, I didn't make it up.
Okay.
I found this stitch pattern. I don't know, years ago, and I had wrote it up. We had done a segment for the Knitting Goddesses,
Okay.
and I provided a stitch pattern every month.
Okay.
And there was no, and I didn't title this anything, so I'm going to call it Diagonal Braid.
I like it. That's really nice. Now, did you knit that on the, so you knit it on the diagonal as well, just like the regular dishcloth?
Nope, that was just
You
I
knit
cast.
straight?
I just knit straight. Yep.
Did you want me to hold it up?
No, it's fine.
You're busy knitting.
I'm busy knitting.
Oh, that's much better. Yeah,
There
I
you
can't
go.
get. But see, isn't that a gorgeous pattern, stitch pattern? It's an 8-row repeat. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to type this up and put it on my blog.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And Ravelry, please.
And
yeah,
Ravelry.
I can do that. Because it's so fun. I want everybody to knit with it. Like, do it.
I want to do one.
Yeah, I know. You should.
I definitely want to do
Yeah, it
one.
looks like a really nice texture.
I,
for
It
a-
is.
I happen to
Isn't that
have some
nice?
dishy now.
Dude, I know you do. Like, you
I'm
need
so
to
proud
knit
that you're
up.
using it.
Love it. I love
lovely.
this stuff.
It
No,
is
it's
very nice.
really nice. I'm really, really happy with it.
So what I'd like to do for my dishcloth challenge is every once in a while I have to go back to doing just a regular super simple diamond dishcloth because
Yeah.
they're so fast, because
Yeah.
it's once a week. You're supposed to do one once a week, and I was getting a little bit behind. So
I'm aiming for 2 a month. So
Oh, you
I'm
are doing. See,
totally on
and I
track.
told somebody last night that I thought you said you were going to do 2 every other week, so you would still end up with 4.
No. 2 a month.
2 a month. Okay.
I'm just not going to join the challenge at all because when I do that for myself,
It's like you turn off your want switch.
I turn off my want
Yeah, as
switch.
soon as you have
I'm
to.
already doing it for one thing for my stitching for some projects that I have to get through because otherwise I will never stitch them. And I've spent money on it
Yeah.
and I want to stitch them. So anyways, and I don't need more than that. So the rest is fine.
You don't need
this is fun.
52?
I don't need 52 dishcloths. Though I am
She
going
does, actually.
I think these make the perfect hostess gift.
They do.
With
do.
wrapped up with a really lovely bar of soap.
Yeah.
That's just like the bee's knees right there.
Yeah, these are going to
They are
be
wonderful.
Christmas
Yeah.
presents for
Yeah.
my coworkers next.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I have a lovely, lovely group of coworkers that
That's
are.
nice.
They're a lovely group of ladies and gentlemen.
My coworkers is like my dog. So
Your husband.
you're lucky that you have.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
that's
home
one
all
of my-
day. I don't work with him during the day.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I do work with him, but I work from home and he's at the office.
Yeah.
So you're not
So,
really.
no, I'm really fortunate. It's one of my favorite things about going into work is that I have a really great group of people that we work with, and we all eat lunch together. And
Oh, that is
yeah,
nice.
it's really, really nice. It's a great
Yeah.
environment, and so
Yeah, they deserve
and
dishcloths.
even my
They do.
my boss. So yesterday I was at work and I was running a conference at work. And I finished the conference and I went into my boss's office and said hi and gave him a copy of the program. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, okay, well, you're done for the day then. I said, okay. He goes, go home and knit. And I'm like, oh, my boss knows that that's what I need.
That
Like,
is so nice.
That's a good boss.
Yeah.
And then he listened to me ramble about how I lost my knitting mojo and how I knit some dishes. And he just sat there, nodded at me and smiled. I'm like, you're a keeper, aren't you?
That's nice.
Well, did I tell you I had a little story, something similar when I went to my family doctor. And I didn't tell you guys?
No.
Okay, so I went to see my family doctor, and so I hobbled in there. Actually, I think I was in a wheelchair. And
you rolled in.
I rolled in.
Rolled up.
And he opens the door, comes on in, and he's kind of smiling and laughing. And he's like, what did you do now? And he said, I see you did this down in St. Thomas. He said, I figured there was 1 of 2 reasons you were in St. Thomas. You have a new boyfriend, or there was a yarn shop there. I'm like,
knows
option
you.
number 2.
That's awesome.
Louise is not in the market for a new boyfriend.
No.
If anyone is watching this who wants to,
No,
start creeping her on Instagram or something, she's not interested.
no, not interested. No. So, anyways, I know. I thought that was funny.
That is funny.
So, I'm like,
I like that people start to know us about this.
Yeah. Well, the number of people who sent me, who tagged me in that knitting, the Swedish or the Finnish knitting team,
the coach,
like muggles from my everyday life who tagged me in that clip. I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because they thought it was cool enough and that I would think it was cool.
Yeah.
And to share it with me. And I thought that was really quite fun.
That's nice.
I may have even offered, to teach one of them how to knit. Because I said, well, it is that cool, you should learn.
I know.
So, any more FOs?
Any more FOs?
You've been doing nothing except sitting here for the last 3 weeks. So
I know.
Surely you have more FOs.
No, that's all I have.
I mean, you have been recovering. So
Yeah,
right.
there were some days I didn't really feel like knitting.
Okay. Do you have any FOs?
I do.
Oh, yes. Well, we would be shocked if you didn't. Really.
Had we recorded last week when we were supposed to, I would not have had an FO. But because of the extra week, I managed to get 2 dishcloths and a pair of socks done.
A pair of socks?
Yeah, I finished these puppies.
Oh, the rainbow one.
those rainbow ones.
Rainbow socks. The
Those
stupid ribbing.
Those
Stupid ribbon.
That's right. So stupid it requires 3 stupids.
They're so pretty. Look at how
have
pretty.
You know what?
Look at how
I just
pretty.
see that as being a pattern name. Stupid ribbing socks.
You need the third stupid in there.
Stupid.
They're awfully pretty though.
They are
Pretty.
fantastic.
Pretty.
How can you not wear those and not smile?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm totally going to smile.
Look at those.
Oh,
Look at them.
They're not
wonderful.
quite as bright. Actually, yeah, they are.
Right.
They are.
Yeah. So this is Knitterly Things, the January 2017 Rainbow of the Month colorway called True Colors.
Oh,
So it's been a year and I finally got them done.
A year's not bad, though.
Language.
Yeah.
I said frickin'.
But we all know what you meant.
I know.
So.
That's not a surprise, people.
Those are
Hello.
really nice.
Yeah, so yay. So
And
this is my second pair done for
you.
2018.
That's awesome.
I
So,
know.
like, are you doing one a month?
Trying.
That's your plan, right?
Yep.
Good. So March is next
Awesome.
week.
March is next.
Just
Hurry
an
up.
FYI.
I know. And
Are you already started?
do you have any idea how many pairs of socks I have on the needles? Like, seriously?
Oh, well, yeah, no, silly question.
Yeah.
You posted an Instagram picture
I
I
did.
love with
It was
all
great.
your bags.
I wasn't sure what to work on, so I put up a picture and numbered them all and had people vote. Out of the 12 options, 11 of them were first socks. One of them was the second sock. What did they pick? And they couldn't see it. All they could see was the bags. They didn't know what was the project inside. Everyone picked the second sock. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm finishing another pair. Maybe I can get that done early in March and then get a head start on
I think that's
April.
awesome.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm at the halfway point, and then it's 3 rows.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
decrease. Okay.
Look
That's
at you,
what I
half
figured.
done.
I know, I'm half done. It's so cute. Love that color. All right. Speaking of socks, and I know.
Do you have? I get a sneak peek because I can see in her bag.
Before I get into my FO, just a little chit chat about Friday night, Fiber Friends Friday night knit in.
Oh, hey, yeah.
If
that's
you
nice.
haven't
that's
joined us
nice.
over there, it is so much fun. It's a great group of people, a great group of knitters. And so the premise is that we all hang out for 6 hours whenever you can do it over the weekend. We tend to do it Friday night.
Yeah.
That's
We're a little
generally
loosey-goosey on the rules.
that's generally
Yeah.
when Louise goes live on Facebook because
She goes crazy.
she goes crazy. She's awesome live on Facebook.
Trust me, I've been stuck in this room
She's
for
so
just
excited to talk to
a
people.
little over a month that being able to talk to people, talk to knitters,
Yeah, I know.
it
I
makes
know.
me so happy.
So that is the only live thing that happens. That's the premise of the group. The group is that you post pictures of what you're knitting at the same time as other knitters around the world are sharing pictures of what they're knitting. There isn't a live video to join that we 3 of us are doing. If there's anything live happening, it's either Louise or Adrienne popping into Facebook. I will one day do it myself, but at the moment I'm also managing another Friday night group
Your cross-stitch group.
that parties all weekend long, the cross stitchers, and those cross stitchers, man, can they party. So I'm in two parties at the same time. It's pretty fantastic.
You're party-rific.
I am party-rific. So tonight, Louise and Louise had a chat with a few of the other knitters on the group, and tonight there's a sock cal happening. So bring out your socks. Tonight's the night that we are all working on socks.
We are.
It's gonna be fun.
I've got like 3 pairs ready to go.
That is cool. All right, so I have an FO.
Let's see.
I have a pair of socks.
Yay!
2 that match. I know. So I've already shown one of them, the old. Whoops, sorry. So I'm not going to stretch. I'm not going to stretch both of them because I've actually worn this one a fair bit because I like to wear mismatched socks. So I had 2 socks that I knit. They just didn't match. So I have finally knit a pair.
This is your first pair for you, isn't it?
This is my very first pair for me. And I should say that my daughter, when she saw that I had finished knitting this pair and how nice they were, she started wearing the pair that I knit her.
Really?
Aww. Because she said, I didn't want to ruin them, Mommy. I didn't want to wreck them. Oh. And I said, look, you wear them and I will make you more. So,
look at that.
Look at my sock.
That looks great.
My yarn is a one-of-a-kind Old Oak yarn special that Adrienne gifted to me probably about 2 years ago now.
I know. Crazy,
It was one of the first yarns that she dyed, and it's super soft, and I love it. So, there's my little toe. It is a Fish Lips Kiss heel. This is probably, well, you know what? I have a couple more single socks that need matches that have the Fish Lips Kiss. Once those are done, I'm never doing it again. Not because I don't like it, but because
you don't like it.
I don't like it. It doesn't.
But you have to try
Not
these
because
things.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
How are you going to try and say that like politely?
I know.
You don't like it.
I don't.
It's
not my favorite.
There are other heels you prefer better.
That's the beautiful thing about knitting socks, though.
Exactly.
You have to keep trying things
Exactly.
until you figure out what fits your foot
I am always
perfectly.
willing to try new things. I'm not like so set in my ways that I never want to try new things, because I do. And I will, be quiet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me, because I often get set in my ways.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about
Shush,
me.
young lady.
So, this is, I love it. Anyways, so I have a finished pair, but don't go away just yet.
What?
Because.
Get it.
You have a
You're
hoe.
not.
I have a hoe!
No.
Yes,
No.
Yes.
No, you have one sock.
I have a hoe.
You have one sock.
I have one sock.
You have one sock.
It's a hoe.
I finished my
Look
Rambling
at
Friends, designed by Miss Louise Patterson, her very self. I have one finished sock.
That is
And
beautiful.
I love it.
Nice. And the yarn?
The yarn, yet again, is from my favorite dyer, Old Oak Yarns. This was her very first rendition of My Neighbor's Garden.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Which she now also sells, but it's a variation on this one. It's pretty close.
Yeah, because I had to redo the recipe.
You had to redo
so
the recipe.
It's probably a tiny bit different.
That's
but
right.
I remember the basics of what I did.
But isn't it beautiful?
It's gorgeous.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I loved your pattern. I
thank you.
loved your pattern. Like, I felt challenged by your pattern, but I felt like it was so well written that it didn't confuse me. So it was a challenge to knit because I had to think about what I was doing, but I never at any point felt like it was too hard.
Nice.
Now,
I'm glad to hear that.
I immediately want, as soon as I've knit the second one of these, I'm going to cast on another pair because, and this is my fault, not fault, there's nothing wrong with it. This pattern needs a less busy yarn. And I have seen, I believe that Asa knit your sock in a solid, and it's like a soft gray.
Yeah.
I happen to have a soft gray. So as soon as this pair is done, I am recasting on with a gray yarn because I really want this stitch pattern to pop out. And with the busy yarn, it becomes hidden a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, how pretty is that?
It's still,
So,
it's really
I
pretty.
love it.
And you can see just,
Yeah.
just enough of the texture.
Yeah.
You can see the cables.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard on the screen, but in
Yeah.
person
Yeah,
you can
you
see
can
the
see it
pattern
more.
better.
And there's a
Yeah.
really sweet detail on the back, which I'm not sure is going
Little
to come up. There's a little
surprise.
surprise on the back of the leg. So when I knit another pair, I'm going to make the leg longer. So instead of, I'm going to have one pair as ankle socks. My other pair will be a longer leg,
Nice.
and then in a solid gray.
Nice.
So guess what? There's a sock knit along happening tonight.
Happening tonight.
Tonight. You can just.
I am going to join in.
You can. You
well,
can.
I will be there.
I'm going to be. I pulled out my pair because I have another sock
you.
to finish.
No problem.
A Rambling Friends sock. And so I thought I might knit it this afternoon because there's no way I can knit that pattern
Yeah.
and
No.
and do a live video.
No.
Because that is just
No.
disaster.
My
waiting to
family
happen.
was away last weekend, and it was the perfect time to just be quiet and sit with my knitting and relax and just
Get her done.
concentrate on the physical act of figuring out the pattern and, you know, remembering where I was because it had been a while.
Nice.
And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to make it again.
It looks really nice.
So this is the
You did
Rambling
really
Friends
well.
pattern, and it's available for purchase on Louise's Rap store, and of course Adrienne's yarn over on her Etsy shop.
I know someone actually asked me about my neighbor's garden a little while ago. Can I have any up soon?
Oh, it
And
was after I posted this on my Instagram feed.
yeah,
Probably,
and I'm
yeah.
like, hopefully in the next 2
Yeah.
weeks, and then I went and got sick, and I'm like, oh, all right. So it's on the
Yeah.
list, top of the list of things that are
It's
going to
beautiful.
get dyed soon.
It's
so
just so beautiful. I love it.
yeah,
It's your yarn is so soft.
I know.
That's what I love.
The
about
base is
it.
really nice.
Yeah.
I will say that. Yeah,
It's
good.
nice to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very enjoyable. So, yeah.
Wow, you've been
I
busy.
know. I know.
You've been
All right,
I
any
know.
more FOs?
That was it for finished
Yeah.
objects. Yes.
All right, I have a few that I brought with me. Somebody asked me, and I don't know where it was. I can't remember whether it was on our Rav group or Instagram or something. They asked me to show my first projects in crochet and knitting. So I brought them with me today.
That's very cool.
First projects. Oh my goodness, I don't even know.
So I was a crocheter
been.
first, and this was my very first.
Oh, that's Toka's blanket.
So it's this terrible acrylic yarn.
You know
And
what?
I
You-
actually-
you shouldn't say that. You really shouldn't say that.
That's okay. It's for a dog. It's meant to be
That's
used and abused.
And that's
so-
why I'm like, you shouldn't say that
That's
because
right. And it's-
acrylic yarn has its purpose.
I know it's sturdy, but feel it. It's actually
I know
really
it's dirty,
soft.
but feel it. Yeah. Why don't you rub it on your face while you're at it?
I'm not that mean.
I'm glad I'm sitting
Dog
over here.
And I actually designed this pattern myself.
Glad I'm sitting over here. You want some? Toka's
God.
awfully cute.
I know. I love Toka.
I actually designed this
It was
pattern
nice.
myself. I learned how to do the bobble stitch, and so I did the math.
Party-rific.
I did the math to do the bobbles in the
Wow.
density that I wanted. It was, okay, originally this was supposed to be a baby blanket for a friend of mine, and then she had the baby, and then I kept on crocheting and crocheting, and then it was just too late. So
The baby was 5.
So then it became a dog blanket.
So it became Toka's dog blanket, yeah. But this was really the first big project that I did crocheting.
That's awesome.
And so Toka's had it for
I really like the texture of it.
5-6 years.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love the fact that
He's
you
probably
put all
at home.
those bobbles
He's
on
probably
there.
at home wondering where the hell his blanket is.
I know, because they stole his blanket. Poor little guy. But yeah, it's just this crazy bobble stitch. And,
That's gorgeous.
but
Yeah.
the bobbles have been worn now. So
They're
they're
flat.
like, oh,
The bobbles are flat
Yeah.
now.
they're not so bad. But yeah,
Really
I don't
nice.
know. I
Love it.
Would you make it again?
No. I'm not so into bobbles now.
No.
No.
Yeah.
That's so
But
funny.
I think because I prefer to knit than crochet,
Mm-hmm.
and when I crochet, I don't know, I like granny squares,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what I'm crocheting.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do what you like.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
this is my first crochet project.
I think it's awesome, and look how straight your edges are. Because
Yeah.
my crochet
very
is
straight.
very freestyle.
Yeah.
And my edges are a little.
This
I
is
have,
what
I have
learning
trouble.
about tension does for you. It
Yeah.
gives you straight edges.
Tension good
Yeah.
for crochet.
And
That's
because
Knitting
it's
tension
acrylic,
is very good.
and because it's acrylic, you can't
Practice.
block out your mistakes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I actually had to,
That's
get it
nice. You did a great job.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's really good.
For first
Very
project.
nice.
right. Thanks. And then I'll show you my first knitting project.
First knitting.
So the reason I started knitting after my mom passed away, and one of the things I decided to do was that Toka had to go to a kennel. He used to stay with my...
I love how you guys were all... What are you digging for?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Toka had to go stay in a kennel for the first time. Because he used to stay with my parents, but after my mom passed, my dad wasn't able to take care of him, and other things happened. So Toka had to go in a kennel for the first time, because I used to travel a lot. And they say that they do better if they have something that can smell like you.
Yeah.
So I knit him a dog blanket. So I used sugar and cream cotton, and it's just a giant dishcloth.
Oh, yeah! It is a giant dishcloth.
It's a giant dishcloth.
That is awesome.
I actually bought a cone
Yeah?
of the sugar and cream cotton.
That is awesome. I
And
remember you making this.
And I knit forever.
She really did.
I think it's like 150 stitches across at the longest point. I was like, no more!
Yeah, but that's when you were learning too, so knitting
Yeah.
would have been a lot slower. Whereas
Oh, yes.
now you probably could whip something like this up a lot
exactly.
faster, right?
And Toka loves this. He plays with it all the time, and because it's cotton, it's easy to throw in the wash,
Yeah.
and it goes with him everywhere when he goes to a kennel or he goes stay
Aww.
somewhere else. And you can see him. He'll he's a piler, so he'll go pick up all his toys and put them in a pile, and then he'll put his blanket on top, and then he'll lie down on top of everything. But yeah, he lies down on his blanket all the time. He'll pull it up into a pile and be like, I'm gonna lie on my blanket.
That's really
So,
cute.
yeah. So this is
Love
what it
it.
looks like when you do the yarn over increase as opposed to...
As opposed to the knit front back.
Yeah, so you got that nice big hole.
Yeah.
But
Very
I
nice.
love that both your first projects were for Toka.
I know.
well, he is my man.
Aw.
My love, my love.
That's cute.
But yeah, and it's cotton, so it doesn't block out very much. So look at the tension; it's so straight.
It
Very
is
proud of my tension.
awesome.
I'm proud of my
Yeah.
tension. So yeah,
Wonderful.
no, it turned out really well.
So do you know what your first project would have been? I know my first crochet project. My friend Heather, I was sitting in her living room, and she taught me how to do the shell stitch. And I had pink yarn, and I made Anita a little doll blanket for her doll.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's nice.
because I can remember her, and no pattern or anything. So I just did it,
Okay.
and it was fun.
Nice.
I haven't, I have never crocheted a full project. I've done a chain stitch. That's about it. My first knitting project was, I think I started working on a baby sweater with my mother-in-law, but it never got finished. It never got finished. I don't even know what happened to it. So,
Oh, okay.
so what?
Maybe that was my first project.
Baby sweater?
No, a sweater. When I was in
A sweater.
high school.
Yeah, because that's what you want to start with your first project.
Yeah. I wanted
Why
to knit.
not?
I wanted to knit my uncle a sweater for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
But I
that
never
was-
finished. I never finished it. But I kept the yarn for years and years.
This
and
is why we get along.
And I eventually pulled it out, and I knit a sweater for Eric when he was itty bitty, and it was an Natarja sweater, it had a dinosaur, T-Rex on it.
Aw.
But then I never sewed it together. So he never wore it. And then I thought, well, I could keep it for my nephew, Nathan, right? But then,
Yes.
of course, then I was out of style and whatever. Which leads me to what we're going to do in the Facebook group, Fiber Friends Friday Night Knit-In.
What are we
I
gonna
had
do?
kind of talked a couple times about, I hosted or created this fun event thing a few years ago for the Knitting Goddesses. And we did it as a house clean, like spring cleaning
Okay.
of your knitting projects.
Okay.
And so I took the front of Eric's sweater with the dinosaur on it. And one of the weekly challenges was to find an old, oh God, I almost said whip. Oh, an old,
slowly.
an old project that's been sitting in the back of a closet forever and ever, and repurpose it. Instead of pulling it out, make it into something else.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Nice.
Okay.
So what I did was I duplicate stitched on the bottom Eric's name and the year, and then I framed
Oh,
the front of the
that's
sweater.
Nice.
Nice.
So we're going to talk more about that tonight.
That's a great idea.
On the Facebooks to
Okay.
see if we do something like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Good idea.
So that might have been my first yarn. I remember buying it at Lewis Craft.
Oh,
Lewis Craft.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember going to Lewis Craft with Kathy way back in the day, before she was even married to my brother. And, Lewis Craft.
I know.
Sorry, I used to go get my crusty supplies.
Canadian staple.
That's the first time I went. I can vividly remember that memory in St. Thomas.
It was when they closed down that I found Thread and I, because I didn't know where else to go. So I looked in the phone book and found. Back when you looked in the phone book. I know.
Because there used to be a Lewis Craft until fairly recently.
No. Oh no. Lewis Craft has been gone for ages in London.
Well, I've been in London for 8 years, so.
Yeah,
it was here.
8 or 10 years. There was one in Masonville.
There was one near the SPCA.
Oh. I stopped going to it then. I don't know. Probably because they didn't have the selection that I was looking for.
Yeah.
Because I wanted proper linen to do a project for.
Yeah, they wouldn't have that.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had that. So that's probably why I found Thread and I originally. And then I never looked back.
Oh, of course not.
Too true.
So.
All right. Whew, that was
Trip
a lot
down
of
memory lane.
I know. I love remembering things like that. Your crafting journey.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Whoops.
What are we working on now?
What are we working on, Louise?
Well, I, of course, have another dishcloth. This is just my odds, my little bits.
Odds and sods?
Yep. So 2 rows of one color, 2 rows of the other. Just carry the yarn up the side. And then, yeah, it just gets fun. It's amazing when I do all these leftover ones, and I always think, oh, they're subpar, right? Because they're just leftovers.
But
These are the ones that people grab first because the colors are just so fun because it's unique. They're like one of a kind because you just mix the colors, right?
Yeah.
So they're, oh, and I was going to show, I don't know. I can't. This is the edge. So, oh my gosh, I'm knitting my hair in there. Surprise. I don't know if you can see. I can't reach far enough. But that's the edge along here where I've been carrying. You can see a little bit, but not really very much at all.
No, actually, it looks like a nice edge.
Yeah. So it works great. And it's a good way to use up all these odd little bits.
Because you get 2 full dishcloths out of a ball, but then there's always a little bit left over.
Of Dishy, because Dishy's 100 grams.
Oh, you don't get 2 full out of one of those?
These ones here, the Bernat Handicrafter, they're only 50-gram balls.
Oh.
So this was what was left over from this cloth.
Oh, okay.
So you always have a little bit left.
Okay.
I can get 3 out of the dishes.
I guess it depends on your...
I think so.
Depends on your...
Gauge!
Oh, yay! And how big you make it, because some people like a bigger cloth, and some people like smaller ones.
That's true, because I actually knit to 45 across, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and I think I was doing mine 40.
Yeah. I've stopped at 40, and I think mine's going to be a little on the small side.
But you can make
But that's okay, because I need it done so that I can do tomorrow. So we're just going to keep on going.
But you can make them because exactly, like your blanket, right?
Yeah.
Toka's blanket. You can make them as big as you want. So
and I use these, I don't use these for dishes. I use them on my face.
Yeah. So you don't want anything huge.
No.
Perfect.
I've actually made them like really, really small as little scrubbies.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I used kind of like an accordion. It was like 3 rows of knit stitch and 3 rows of like reverse stockinette and whatnot. So it was a very corrugated kind of.
That's
so
a good idea.
Scrubbier, and it was just this tiny little scrubby instead of having to get a whole.
And it's over there on the other side of my laptop. I made a little coaster.
Yes.
Yeah, right? It's on the pattern.
So it's on the pattern.
It's on the pattern with the leftover. That's good, actually.
Just a little, I mean, there's no pattern to it, right?
Because you can always use more coasters. Trust me.
Yeah.
We can use some more in our house. The only problem is when they're like a drink that sweats, it goes right through.
I've never had that problem.
If you have, we do. Like if you have at the cottage, if you have a drink that has a lot of ice.
Ice? Okay.
And as the ice melts, the glass sweats out the bottom, right?
It? Oh, see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess
these would, obviously it would still soak through the cotton and it would still.
So what if you did 2?
Then your drink wouldn't stand up very straight, would it?
You could do a double knit.
Oh, don't get her started.
I could.
You could.
But I won't.
You could.
That's my girl.
You have, you need, look at me. Look at me. Not her. Look at me. You were ignoring me.
Yeah.
These two are ganging up on me. You guys have been party
What was the
poopers.
discussion we were having last night about Louise? Basically, she knows really what you should be doing, and she's going to do everything that she can in order to get you to do what she thinks you should be doing. Like
whether I want to or not.
You worded it very well last night.
I was sitting with another continental knitter, and we were talking about purling and stuff like that. And Louise is like, trying to get into the conversation. Yeah. Like, say Portuguese. Say Portuguese purling.
Yeah.
Portuguese purling. And I'm like, don't you dare.
She was full of pepper last night, I tell you. I had brought a friend who I was teaching how to knit. You know, as you do. And Louise looks over, and she actually said out loud, "What the hell are you doing?" to me.
How dare you teach someone to knit?
Because I was doing it very ineffectively.
I was trying so hard to sit there and she was literally biting my tongue.
And then all of a sudden she said, "What the hell are you doing?" So I said, "Here you go. Teach her how to knit." No, really, but I had asked, to be fair, originally I had asked Louise to teach my friend Michelle how to knit. But when I got there, I felt bad that I'd asked you to knit, I felt bad that I had asked you to teach her because it was her first night out of the house and she was socializing. She was visiting with all the other knitters there, and I thought, oh, I feel bad that, you know, but Michelle was sitting there and I didn't want her to, because she didn't know anyone there. Yeah. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to start. And I was trying to be quiet about it. And then this one, the hell are you doing? So I was quite happy to pass her over. Well, you asked for it now.
I had fun teaching her.
She is such a great girl. I love her.
Yeah, and she did wonderful.
Yeah, she did.
She's hooked.
She is.
She started a scarf.
Awesome.
She was knit and purling and picking up
There's
stitches.
nothing quite like a new knitter.
Oh,
shiny and
doesn't it?
new.
It's just like we've converted
No bad
one
habits.
more.
I remember when you were shiny and new. Now you're crusty and old.
Well, if I'm crusty and old, what the heck are you?
Really crusty.
All right, so we were trying to get through works in progress.
Sorry.
Oh,
Works in progress.
Oh, I have another. Okay, you haven't done. You've done your dishcloth. What are you working on?
No one's asked me yet.
I know, but I'm asking you
I
now.
have another whip.
Well, shall we do one at a time and we'll just go back and forth?
Yeah,
Because I have another one too.
I was going to ask you.
I
need to get your
you.
nose and knickers in a knot, nose out of joint. No one yet me.
Well, I asked her, but she won't freaking answer it so that we can continue down the line. She's like,
It's
blah,
only
blah,
because
blah,
we
blah,
start
blah,
talking.
blah.
We go down the rabbit hole. We start talking
I
about 10
know.
other things.
Okay, Adrienne, what are you working on?
What are you working on, Adrienne?
I have 2 things to show today, if that's all right.
Of course it is. We'll try to stay focused.
That won't work.
Not gonna happen.
All right, so the first one,
Oh, look at those bags.
Nice bags.
little Evertoe bag.
It matches your top.
Pretty.
Matchy matchy
Isn't
today.
Adrienne's top fantastic?
I know.
Thanks.
I love it.
So, I went to Texas 2 weeks ago, and so I took a brand new project on wooden needles because I have had bad experience with people taking
So,
needles.
but you had no problem on the flights, right? Because you had like 3 flights to get there, didn't you?
Oh, I had so many flights.
And no trouble with knitting needles?
No, they never bother me with wood ones. It's only
Okay.
metal that I've had taken
okay.
away before.
Okay.
So I started a sockhead hat,
Cool.
and I picked up some of my self-striping yarn. A beautiful String Theory Colorworks
Nice.
Ooh.
MCN base. Look at these
Oh
colors.
my gosh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
See, I don't know why it always surprises me because I know the yarn in the bag is going to look like the bag
Oh
because
my-
it always matches.
Look at that.
But it's just, that is fantastic.
That's stunning.
Fantastic.
And I got this much done because I hated it.
Womp womp.
Why did you hate it?
Because the stripes are going to be so thin. The stripes are only going to end up being about
Oh,
2.5
because the hat-
rounds.
It needs to be a sock.
Yeah, it needs to be a sock. So
Needs
if
to
I'm
be
going to
a
do
sock.
a
Sorry.
hat with self-striping, it needs to have much wider stripes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did
Yeah.
not knit.
I can understand
So,
that. Oh,
2 14-hour days of travel,
and no knitting?
no knitting.
That must have been why you've lost your knitting mojo. Maybe.
I had lost my knitting mojo before I went.
Oh.
But
That
it did not
didn't
help the
help.
knitting mojo.
That didn't help.
Did not help the knitting. The yarn is beautiful, so it will become socks at some point.
See, this is why you just cannot
Could that
travel
yarn
with...
match that bag any better?
I know,
seriously.
really.
Holy cow.
Like it's
But see how dangerous
It's
it
a
is
perfect
traveling
match.
with only one project?
I know. You really should have been
Lesson
better
learned,
prepared.
people.
Yeah.
When people laugh at you for packing 6 projects, tell them this is why.
They are
Yeah.
the ones in the wrong.
Always
Yeah.
3. I
So-
can't go anywhere without 3.
Oh, yeah.
Even to like knit night.
We're gonna do something crazy, people.
What?
Are you ripping it
Oh,
out?
you're taking it out right
We're
now?
ripping it out
Ripping
right
it
here.
out.
Oh.
You can choose not to watch if that sort of thing
If it's
Makes
too
you a little
stressful.
squeamish.
makes you sweat.
Ah, run away.
Bag down.
Bag down. So I'll just take all the
Oh,
stitches
so
off.
are you gonna recast that on now as into a sock?
Not now.
As we speak?
No, I don't have any needles with me.
Oh.
I do.
I'm not knitting on one of your
Used to be yours.
one of mine.
Yeah. I
So-
love those little suckers.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Well, it was nice.
It was
You
nice
tried
knowing
it.
you.
Nice while it lasted.
Tried to be a hat, didn't work.
And none of my bags way over across the room. It fell down and I,
I think
can't
I've
reach
only
it.
done 2.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to do one more.
So that was the one thing I had in progress.
Okay. It was. Now it's not.
Now it's not. It is no longer in progress.
All right. What's
And
in
then-
the red bag? Okay, so what color is the yarn? I was like wondering, is it pink?
This doesn't match.
It doesn't match.
Oh, pretty.
So does that mean you need a green bag?
Yeah.
She has a green bag.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
But there's
but
other
it's
yarn in
filled?
it.
Look
I
at
have
that.
empty bags.
You were working on that last night.
Yes. So this is the sock that everyone else chose for me to work on. So I have one finished already. This is Artistic Lily.
Is that the wedge heel or wedge toe?
Yes, it's a wedge toe.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so now
Nice.
I'm working on sock number 2. And I'm just
Look how
working
good
away.
you are.
You've done quite a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, last night I got a lot done. I got like almost an inch done last night, which was nice. So it's got
Yeah,
a little
'cause
bit
you-
of ribbing on the front.
You and Cheryl just kind of sat over by yourselves, just
Yeah.
chit-chatting away.
We did. I had a lovely chat with Cheryl.
Cheryl's
Hi,
awesome.
Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
I know. I can't wait to go hang out with her on her birthday. It's her birthday the weekend we go to
For
Kawartha.
Kawartha.
We're gonna have a
Oh
party.
my
Sure.
gosh, it is party time.
Yeah.
Lemonade. I'll have to kick my drink up to a regular Coke.
You'll have to take iPad Caroline with you.
Yes.
Absolutely. So yeah, so this is Artistic Lily and this is some Sweet Georgia for the contrast. So
Very
Nice.
nice.
yep, so that's what I'm working on. So this will be my March socks because these will be done by March.
They will.
Yeah,
They'll be
they
done.
will.
Yeah.
They totally will.
You might have to slow down so you don't finish them before March.
Oh, there's no chance of that. I
No?
won't finish
Okay.
them before March.
Because, that would...
I'm not that
problem.
fast. And I still have Blanket Square I have to finish in February.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing this week. So
There's
yeah,
time. Not enough time.
never enough time. So that's what I've been working on.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All
There
right.
you
How about you, Louise?
I have one more. Barely started, but it started.
You have as
About
much done as I
time.
do.
I know. Well, I like to work under pressure.
I love the color.
So that's
Oh,
the
that's
start
nice.
of my pillow knit along.
They're Canadian Afghan A pillow cowl.
Which finishes February 28th, by the way.
Today's the 23rd.
I don't know why she seems to be worried about
Hey,
that.
only one of us has to finish the cowl.
That's right.
That'll be you for this
Oh,
one
what?
because you're the furthest ahead.
I've at least
Are you
finished
going to
one
finish
panel.
this?
Well,
Is that the plan?
Of course that's the plan.
I apologize. I take that back. I believe in you.
Okay, yes.
I also know that you're trapped in bed.
I know. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so
All
I
right,
started.
Good for you.
and I decided it is going to be, I am going to do the igloo.
Oh, you are. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
I know. I just have this. I know. I want to do the igloo, so it's
Yes.
going to be an igloo.
Well, I haven't started the patterning on mine yet, so maybe I'll switch mine to a different pattern. Because you did the A, and you're doing the igloo.
Yeah.
And Sandy did the wheat sheaf and the owl.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then she
And
did
the
the blue
blue
nose and
And-
the salmon.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
right.
know.
She's done 4.
I know.
I know.
I know.
I think she's going to win the cow
I know.
with 4 entries. And Tracy, which one did Tracy? She did the A. Tracy did the A pillow. And Amber made up her own. It was
She did.
really good.
All
She
the
took
maple
the
leaves.
maple leaves
That's
that are in
right.
the border pattern, and she made one panel out of it. And I think
That
she's
was really
working. I
nice.
think she's working on her second.
She
one.
is.
She did the hockey sticks.
Yes.
She did the hockey sticks, and they were awesome.
And Elise just finished hers too.
Yes.
From my 2 tips.
Yeah.
I can't remember what she did.
I can't remember either.
Wasn't she going to do I thought she was going to do a longer one. No, I can't remember.
She posted on Instagram?
Yeah, she just blocked it a couple days ago.
Let me see if I can quickly find it. And we'll tell you.
I have to watch her last episode still.
I know, it just came out. Episode 50, I think it is.
Oh, okay, then I'm 2 episodes behind.
Oh, slacker.
I know.
So much to watch. So
I know. Well, I now have all this floss tube to watch too. So, time is precious, folks.
Exactly.
Okay, so yes, that Cal ends February 28th.
Yes.
Oh, I have another work. Oh, silly me. I almost. Oh wait. We'll look up at Lisa's later. I can't find it.
Okay. What's your?
I don't know.
Can you reach it?
Oh,
I'll get it.
you can get. Okay.
Oh, sorry, people.
This is.
What?
There was a big boob shot.
X-rated. Okay.
Yoink.
Okay. Be careful sitting back down.
Now I'm self-conscious.
That's okay.
We'll do this. Okay, sit
Avert
down.
your eyes.
Sit down. Sit down. There you go. You're safe. Okay.
Yeah, I feel
You're
loved.
just putting on a show.
One hell of a show.
Part of the show.
So, look what I've been working on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Look at this.
Look at Louise's. Oh, it's
Look at this.
stunning. It is so funny to me, our differences in gauge. Our difference in fabric.
Yeah. Well, and I wanted it to
I
be
love it.
drapier, so I did a little bit bigger
Wow.
stitch than I normally would have.
Beautiful.
But I love it.
That's
love
beautiful.
it, love it, love it.
It's the Knit Sister Tube Scarf.
Knit Sister Tube scarf.
That Cal runs until the end of March, so we got a little time.
Yep.
Which is good, because I have not put any
Yeah.
stitches on mine lately. So.
Me neither, so I need to get on
Isn't
it.
that
Yeah.
The
fabulous? I
codependent
love it.
knitters are flying through
I think
theirs.
they're both finished. Like,
Lisa's-
make me...
Yeah.
Yeah. Lisa only had a couple of colors
I know.
left the last
I know.
time.
You guys are amazing.
Isn't it? I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. And I've just been picking because I've got all my colors in here.
Very nice.
And I literally have just been
Picked one
closing
out
my eyes
and
and
gone.
picking. So
Cool.
whatever I pick is what's next.
Dawn and I were chatting last night. She's casting on the Groovy shawl, and I'm like, oh, I have one. I have a whip too. And someone said, oh, you girls should have a knit along. I'm like, sure. if Dawn's willing to take 5 years to finish, she's like, I'm planning on finishing it in like the next couple.
In
months.
March. Yeah, she wants it done.
I don't know
this
about
month.
you. I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do it. Too much pressure.
Yeah,
But
we
she
know,
was having trouble
We know
with
how
her.
well you guys do under pressure. Competition knitting!
Yeah.
It still took you a long time.
But we did it.
If it had been anyone else other than Louise, because I know she's just like me,
Yeah.
I would have. I don't know.
So I didn't.
No, I wouldn't have. It still would have been exactly the
It would
same.
be
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, that's what I like about you. I like that. It's
Because
good.
there's not too much pressure. It's pretty relaxed.
It's my hobby, right?
Well, that's right.
It's
Because
my
as
hobby.
soon as it's
It shouldn't make. I
work.
shouldn't be losing hair or sleep over it.
No.
Okay, I have a whip.
What?
Let's see.
Oh, I know what this is, I think.
So it's
Do I
not your
know?
knit sister tube
It's
scarf.
not my knit
It's
sister
not your
tube
pillow.
scarf. It's not my pillow.
Is it your sweater?
It's
No.
not. Is it my
Small.
Sweater.
Is it my sweater?
It's a
Small
little small for your sweater.
I'm
What
not
else?
pregnant.
It's not your
a
mom's
baby
Afghan.
sweater.
It's
Yes.
yes.
I have been in sock mode. Actually, I have two
You
whips
have
today.
been. Good for
I have
you.
2 whips today. So this, after I cast off my Rambling Friends sock, I realized that I needed another plain vanilla sock that wasn't a fish lips kiss heel in Adrienne's yarn, because
Of course.
it's my go-to when I only have 5 or 10 minutes and I just want to knit 1 or 2 rounds. I love it. So this is her, this was one of the first skeins that she ever dyed, and she labeled it, oops, I did it again. Or no, oops, did I do that?
Yeah.
Oops, did I do that's the name of the
It's an
yarn.
Urkel reference.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
So this, in the skein, it looks really pink and, pops of blue. But then when it's knit up, the golden color kind of shines right through.
And that's one of the neat things about indie dyed yarn. You never really quite know how it's going to knit up until you knit
Yeah.
it. And then all of a sudden you're like, what?
And I cast this on last weekend.
That's
Last
a lot
weekend.
of sock knitting for you.
Last-
Wow, look at
I
you go
cast
on
it
that.
on last Saturday.
So you got lots when you had You had
John
some quiet
John
time.
took the kids to the cottage. They went over the ice last weekend to the cottage, and I was able to get some work done and introvert for the weekend, which is kind of exactly what I needed. And John recognizes that when I start to get a little squirrely and need a little bit of time, he's very good at taking the kids and doing something with them that is fun for them and it's fun for the whole family. And I'd have to be dead. They'd have to drag me over the ice dead before I would do that. So, and it's something that they enjoy. So they went and did that, and I crafted all weekend and worked and had the
Everybody
time of
was
my life.
happy.
Everybody was happy. So yeah, I cast it on last Saturday, and I'm loving it. I'm
Nice.
endlessly charmed by the yarn. I love it. So I worked on that, and I also worked on. Can I go one more? Can I go one more?
Yeah, of course.
I worked on my Wellmood shawl.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
I did.
Josh's
Yeah,
pattern.
I worked on Josh's my shawl from Josh because I want to finish it, and the rose. It's that lovely. I'm just finishing up the garter section. It's at the bottom of my bag here, so I'm gonna try to.
I
be
have to
gentle.
say hi to Josh. I feel like I haven't
Hi,
talked to
Josh.
Josh
Hi,
in
Josh.
forever.
We love Josh. She is amazing. She's an amazing woman, and I love her patterns. And she's always so generous to the podcast.
Oh, she's wonderful.
We have a copy of her contrast cowl to give away.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know that we had decided which cowl we were going to use it for.
I don't know. It might be in my notebook.
Okay, maybe the Knit Sister one, because she's one of our Knit Sisters.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
I
Okay.
like that idea.
Okay, so I have finished.
Look at that.
I have finished one of my 3 colors okay, so the yarns that I'm using are, the purple is Adrienne's yarn. It's called Undertones. So that's an old oak yarn. The gray and mustard is from Joma Yarns, and she's also a Canadian indie dyer from British Columbia, and that's called Payday. So you can see a better color representation in this band right there. And then the amber, the mustardy color there is Lichen and Lace in the amber colorway. And so you can see Josh's pattern. It's got mosaic knitting, it's got garter stitch, it's got a little lace detail in the middle here. And it's just, I've learned how to do German short rows. I've learned the KYOK increase on the edge. The only thing that I am not 100% satisfied with in this shawl is my tension in the edge, because I'm such a loose knitter that I think my edge is still too snug for the rest of the shawl. So I think that when I am done, I think I'm going to find that the top puckers a little bit, because guys, I am ridiculously loose.
But you know,
So-
when you're actually wearing it.
I laugh because you say that every time.
I know.
Every time it makes me giggle.
I'm so loose. I'm so loose. I'm so proud of it too.
I know. I'm
Loose.
I'm loose.
Okay, back to the shawl. We're not going this way.
Back to the shawl.
It'll
Ooh.
look fine once you're wearing it.
It'll
you're
look
not
fine,
gonna
and I'm
notice
not
that little-
worried about that.
No.
But I fully intend, 100%, fully intend to knit this again. This
It's
is
beautiful.
This is one I fully
I
intend to
love
knit
this.
again. I already have my next 3 colors picked out, and I'm going
What
to.
are they? What colorway?
It's the Celadon, Mad Tosh, Celadon, and then there's the gray and pink that you did for the kit, the mini kit that we did.
Oh,
Remember
yes.
that one?
Yes, yes.
The one that came in the bird
In the bird
winter
bag.
bag. That one, the Celadon, and then there's the Woolen Boon. It's a pink. It's more of a pink. So it's the pink moving to the gray and pink moving to the Celadon.
Nice.
Yeah,
That'll be pretty.
it's gonna be really nice. So that I already have that. That's a done deal. It's gonna happen. So I have the Adrienne's yarn, the purple one, the undertones. I am now done that. So I'm done one of the 3 colors on this shawl. So now I have to finish my garter ridge with the amber, and then I think I have one or two more sections at the bottom of the shawl, and then it's done.
Nice.
So now after I finish this, the next whip that is on my to-do list is Umaro. So once this is done, Umaro is coming out and not going away until it's done.
Nice.
Because I really want to gift that to my mom. Speaking of my mom, you guys.
Yeah.
My mom has started knitting again.
Ooh. What?
I
You
know.
inspired her?
Well, I don't know if I inspired her.
I'm sure you did.
But I think with watching Kathy and I enjoying our knitting so much, and my mom is a very good knitter, but she hasn't done a lot of knitting over the last, I don't know, probably since we were little. I don't even know. I don't remember her sitting and knitting. But she can knit very well. That's how we told her I was pregnant with Sarah. I handed her yarn and needles and a book, and I said, "Can you make this? Because I'm gonna have a baby," or something like that, or I was gonna have a girl or something. And she knit a little baby sweater with like cables, and I mean, it was. And she probably hadn't knit for years, and she was probably cursing me to high heaven. But you know what? She never ever said a word of complaint. She knit that sweater. It was the cutest little thing ever. It was the cutest thing ever.
Nice.
So my mom has knit a hitchhiker.
Oh,
Nice.
And in fact, she fully finished one hitchhiker, and I think she immediately cast on another hitchhiker because the one that she knit was a gift for a friend. So she immediately cast one on for herself.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
I know. It is nice.
Isn't that
So
nice
they're
when you feel
it is nice. So they're coming up next weekend. And I'm looking forward to having a knitting date with my mom.
That's nice.
Oh, that's going to be so fantastic.
So, hi, Mom.
Awesome. I have to say, my mom has been knitting a little bit since she's been
hanging out with you.
I think here with me.
You
And
are rubbing
so is
off.
your sister-in-law.
Yes,
Yeah,
Angela.
watching Angela knit last night. That was
Yeah.
nice. That was
So
fun.
all these people, all my 52 dishcloths, my mom and Angela are now not going to need any because they've been knitting their own dishcloths when they've been sitting here with me. So, which is wonderful. And my mom's actually working on her sock. She's almost down to the toe.
Nice.
So,
That is wonderful.
I know.
Oh, you guys.
Feels good to.
It does feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
So what else do we have here?
Are we done whips?
I think
Yes, I'm done. I'm done.
Acquisitions.
Acquisitions.
Oh, I think.
I think we all have acquisitions.
Well,
We all have some.
We all bought one last night
We all
I know.
had one last night.
because we have to.
Suzanne laughed at me so much because I just kind of walked up to the desk at Knit Stitch and I just kind of put the yarn down and I looked sad. She looked at me and I'm like, I don't need it. And she just looked at me. She goes, I know. I bought it anyway.
None of us need it.
But we had
sometimes it's just good for the soul.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
And because
It's just good for the
we,
soul.
So we all. I went to knit night last night. This was my first outing.
Angela just walked in.
She's brought me some groceries.
She's the one caring for Louise at the moment. They've
Yes.
been the wonderful women in Louise's life have been taking turns taking care of her, and doing a pretty great job. Since Angela actually got her to knit night last night. So
Yes.
a big round of applause.
Priority.
That's right.
Yep, definitely priority.
Once I figured out I could get out of the house because it was getting out was not too bad, but getting in was almost impossible. I needed my brother and my dad to literally lift me up the steps in the house, and it was not fun. It was very painful.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I can only imagine.
yes, but now that my leg is healing and the OT was here and got me out using the walker, I could get out of the house and I could get back in by myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I can get a knit stitch. I can get in. There's only one little step. I can do it.
Yeah, because she really has, it's very accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yep. So we all ended up at Knit Stitch last night.
And we
for
all
knit
bought
night.
something.
And because Suzanne's dying, really going.
To town with her.
Yeah,
Crazy.
she is. She's loving it.
With her
and
yarn
and her
bird.
dyeing is amazing.
Oh.
So Yarnbird Studios.
So.
Yep. And she just got new labels.
Her labels
So-
are beautiful.
Doesn't that look? It just looks so professional. Just like
Yeah.
I mean, and her the yarn is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. Oh my god.
That is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
And what's the name on that one?
There's no name.
Doesn't have names on them.
No.
No.
I
Okay.
think these are one of a kind.
They're all one of a
Yeah,
kind,
yeah.
right?
True.
So,
Right.
yeah. So it's just on her
That is
80/20
beautiful.
superwash merino nylon.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's going to make a spectacular pair of socks.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited about it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
So
then-
that came home with me accidentally on purpose.
Oops.
Oops.
So what did you? We should show all. So then
Okay.
what did you buy last night?
So I also could not resist Suzanne's yarn, and I also did not need it. I wanted it, so this one was my skein, and
Isn't that
I
beautiful?
love it.
that is so totally you.
It's so
Did
totally
not
me.
surprise me
Yeah.
that you picked
so
that one at all.
totally me. I love it. It's so soft and pretty and but neutral still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I love bright colors, but I tend to wear the neutrals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear the hell out of these.
Just
So-
as soon as you get them knit.
Yeah, as soon as I get them knit. But you know what?
By
That's
2019, she's gonna be wearing the heck out of it.
actually goals, people. Goals.
See, she doesn't argue with me anymore. She's
I
like,
know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm good. I've come to terms with it. It's good.
that's
But
okay.
you know what? The ones that I'm knitting out of your Oops yarn, I want them on my feet. I can't wait to wear them, and I think that's why.
That's good motivation.
But you know what? I want to wear everything, all of my socks that I've been knitting. I don't know what it is. There's just something about
Cool.
it. Yeah. Oh, she has socks that she knit. I know. You want them on your feet,
I know,
right?
because they're nice and they're warm
Yes,
and
they are. Hand knit socks are the bomb.
They are.
So what did you buy?
I bought this.
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice.
I was looking
That
at
does not look like you.
An awful lot of pink in there.
It does have
It
pink
has
in it,
yellow.
but it's got yellow. But
Yeah,
you know,
but it's the pink and the blue that are like.
But I loved
It's
this
gorgeous.
yarn. It's a chunky. It'll make a hat. Isn't that
gorgeous.
beautiful?
Nice.
That's
And I
really
was
nice.
looking at the sock yarn.
Is that enough for a hat?
It is
Because
enough for a
I
hat.
was looking at what is it? It's only 97 meters.
Yep. But it will. She's got a sample there. You can make a hat.
Really?
Yep.
Because my
you don't
pink
like it's
yarn,
just a really short brim.
my pink yarn is the same, and
Yep.
I couldn't find a pattern that needed less than like 110 or 150.
Well, I'll knit this up. and
Yes,
then-
please.
And then,
Okay.
but you know why I bought this? Because this fun color, this shows how I felt last night being at Knit Stitch.
Aww.
This is
That is-
exactly how I felt. It was so fun. I had
That's
like
the
the
best.
best night
That
ever.
was
beamed
the
all night. It
best.
was
She
pretty
really
awesome.
did. And
Yeah.
we're gonna put a picture in
Right here.
right here.
Here.
Oh,
here,
God.
Here.
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 Because it really it completely encapsulates how she was feeling last night. She really
Yeah.
was grinning from ear to ear the entire night.
Yeah.
It was
It was
awfully
pretty
It
nice
was
to
fun.
see.
It was
It was awfully nice.
It was
to
my
see.
first outing
Yeah.
that didn't involve a doctor and needles.
Yeah.
And, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Any other acquisitions?
This was my. Oh, I've been a little limited, so this is my only one. What
Uh-huh.
do you have more? Of course
Yeah,
you have.
she
Do you
has more.
have your monthly your sock? Ooh, let's
Okay.
see, let's see.
So this is, I decided, I didn't decide, I just clicked the button. So I joined the Knitterly Things Rainbow of the Month Club again for the full year.
Oh.
And so this is January 2018.
How? Okay, I need to know.
Wow.
So this is
How
called
do they come up
Paint
with
Box.
so many colorways?
I don't know.
That is fabulous.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Fabulous.
It's gonna be awesome.
Look at that. Is
Look
that
at those
orange in there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like and yellow. I can
And
see
like
yellow
puke
too.
green, which you love.
Oh,
Puke green. That is not puke green.
oh, that's awesome.
That is really nice.
Look at there is some blue.
So
in
what's
there.
You
this
guys
one
don't get to
called?
see it anymore. It's called Paint Box.
Paint box.
That's a great
I
name.
love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna look awesome knit up.
428 yards. That's really good.
Yeah.
75 superwash, 25 nylon.
I like this.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one's super, like, it's blue and orange really is the
Yeah.
main colors.
Those are
'cause
the predominant colors.
because they're like, the yellow is an orangey yellow, and then
Yeah.
the red is an orangey red, and
Yeah.
there's an orange.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
Fabulous.
That's really nice.
No.
So is that gonna sit in your stash till like the very end?
I don't know.
That would be sad.
My stash is going to take a while to get down.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah,
We're
eventually.
preparing for the zombie apocalypse.
absolutely.
That's right. Well, see,
I'm
and
just hiding the
honestly,
yarn.
No regrets.
this last month has been
Economical?
Well, yeah. But I said to my mom, because she's been spring cleaning my house for me as I've been lying here. And
Nice.
she comes down and what's this bag and there's another project bag and there's yarn in here and there's yarn under your bed and there's I'm like
Hope you don't have
Doesn't
any secrets up
everybody
there.
have yarn under their bed?
Well, yeah, don't you?
I have yarn under my bed.
Okay.
No,
No?
that's because I have an entire yarn room and
Yeah.
my entire living room.
Yeah. So anyways,
I'm not quite as bad as you.
I don't know why. I think she stopped being shocked. I don't know. Anyway. But I know, but this has helped me because now when I can't get out to get yarn,
You
It's
just
like
send people
it's
upstairs.
I send upstairs. Yeah.
Go forth and find yarn.
Bring me a bag.
Yeah. Yeah. On this shelf, go in the yarn room, turn to the left on the tall shelf or on
That's
the very
pretty good.
bottom.
Yeah.
There'll be this and this and this. And
Nice.
so I've been well stocked. So I've not had to, panic that I might run out of sock yarn or dishcloth.
Oh, that'll never happen.
Have you sent anyone to the basement yet?
No.
So she's not in any danger of running out of yarn.
No.
No, I'm good. But see, yeah, that's one thing I don't have to worry about. I can think about icing my knee and not getting pain meds mixed up, and renting the commode for another month, and and I don't have to worry about running out of yarn.
No. Well, we do have our priorities,
Well, of course.
so it's good.
I know.
That was it for me for acquisitions. I have other acquisitions for
Stitching.
but I'm
We
not
won't talk
sharing
about that
those
now.
here.
I have to say, have you guys been noticing? I've been knitting with these fingerless mitts on.
Yeah, I know. They're
So-
really nice.
It's like you're
If-
amazing or something.
Well, I am.
So you know what those would be perfect for? Taking on, like, if you're going somewhere in the car and
Skating rinks.
skating
Yes.
rinks,
Hockey
hockey
practice.
practice,
Yeah.
and you can still knit, and
You
your
can
hands
still
won't
knit.
fall off.
Yeah.
Nope. And I have to say, my fingertips are nice and warm. I'm sure maybe if I was in an ice rink, that'd be a different story. But
Yeah, but at least then you can kind of pull them in and get them warm
yes,
again.
Yeah.
totally can just pull them in, and
Nice.
There you go.
I love
Warm
that
'em up.
brown.
these colors
And
are
the pop of teal
fantastic.
is really pretty.
Yeah.
I love them.
thaw and muck. That just makes me smile. I love those color names.
All right, so I think it's time for a shop update.
Yeah, well, as far as shop
Kit.
update for me, kit. The kit is a big one. Kathy is coming up this weekend, and we are.
That means it's a sewing weekend.
It is
for
a
you?
sewing extravaganza. She's coming up tomorrow with. She's bringing my brother with her. So, Steve and Clara are coming as well. So it's actually going to be a really fun weekend. We always have a great time with them, and I can look forward to my parents coming up the following weekend.
Nice.
So, Kathy and I are going to be sewing all weekend. She is also bringing the stack of bags that she's been working on while we've been apart.
Did
What?
you win?
Did you win?
I get to play again.
Lucky you.
Oh, man.
I get the honor of winning the chance to play again.
I won
Play
a coffee
again.
the other day.
Did you really?
Anita brought me a hot chocolate, and I went and drank.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Super.
totally interrupted you.
That's okay. Thanks for hijacking my shop update.
That's
You're welcome. Totally welcome.
Kathy's bringing new bags.
Kathy is bringing new bags that she's been working on, and the bags that I've been kind of working on in the last week when I've had like 5 minutes to spare. Those are going to be going up as well. So over the weekend, I am going to be loading the shop with bags, and I'm going to be posting updates on Instagram as I go. So if you follow our Instagram page at Evertotes, you can see what I'm loading in as we go.
Nice.
If you're in the market
Fun.
for a new bag,
Always.
Awesome.
we make nice ones.
Always.
Very cool.
I had to do some searching down here because I needed on my walker. I've got a nice little hook to put a project bag, and all my project bags down here didn't have little. I didn't have a little handle, or they weren't drawstring bags.
Oh, okay.
So I had to, but eventually I found one, so I was able to hook it. Good job. I have enough at the end of
I
my
like the hook.
I know.
Just within arm's reach.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So. Yeah.
All right.
So.
What about Old Oak Yarns?
Got lots of yarn coming.
No. Because
Well,
I
you-
was away in Texas and then I went and got sick and
Yeah.
yeah, I have not been able to catch up.
But you
And-
did
But
all that dyeing for the kit.
Yeah.
usually always some one-of-a-kinds in your shop. And there are
Yeah,
usually
there
a
is
few
a little
other
bit
things in your
in
shop.
there, and you can always do the dyed to order. All the semi-solids that I have are
Which-
always up in there.
Are amazing.
They're very pretty.
the gold, the mustard,
I like mulled wine.
Goldenrod?
goldenrod, whatever.
Mulled
Learn
wine
the names, lady.
and
Learn the
night.
names.
Yes.
Mulled wine and night are my
Hold on.
favorites.
So that would be, so we could show some of them, right? Like which I've totally.
Oh, that's
Cream
cream
soda.
soda. I know that
soda.
one. That's my favorite.
And then there's this
Aspen.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
And the oop,
Scissors.
one with scissors.
scissors.
What was this one?
That's emerald.
Emerald.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the one I just finished. I just finished
Oh,
the
yeah?
emerald stripe. Yeah.
That's kissable.
I'm gonna run out of hands here.
That's heartstrings.
Ooh.
Sachet.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's night.
Night.
Your tonals are really nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
They're really-
I
Yeah.
love
And
them.
that's lagoon.
Oh,
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
I haven't knit with one yet that I don't like.
That's didgeridoo,
Oh, I just love that.
which is
name.
very close to muck, but not quite.
It is.
But
Oh,
Muck is
now
a little
this
deeper.
yeah,
this is a tricky one.
I believe that's black. I don't even think I did. Oh, actually, no. I think I called it pitch black.
Did you?
Yeah,
Well, that's creative.
and that's naked.
Naked. Naked. Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
Wild indigo.
beautiful.
Yeah. I want to do a sweater in that color.
That would be gorgeous.
Some kiwi.
I love that.
Yeah.
The names really, truly do make it, right?
Yeah, and that's smoke.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it is.
It's
like a-
this is
it's
one
like
of
a clown car in
Caroline's
there.
Favorite.
Oh,
I know they just
mold
keep
one.
coming.
That's the one.
Mulled wine.
That's my color right there.
I really like that one.
I wear it a lot.
Oh, no wonder. I'm attached because that's what I'm knitting with. Okay. And drum roll. Best for last.
Oh, goldenrod.
It's a good thing she likes you, otherwise you never would have gotten that
That's
color.
what,
I
the
know.
entire reason I created that colorway was for you.
Aw.
You're so sweet.
Because I knew I had to put a little bit of that in
Oh, I
there.
love it.
I know you would.
I love it. I love all of the colors. And you know what? I'm having a lot of fun because when I do a second, so this one, so I'm doing wet mulled wine.
Yeah.
After the green. And where did I do it last time? After the
Kissable.
pink.
Yeah.
I know, and I just love looking to see how they look together, and
Yeah.
they all, it
Yeah.
just looks,
Yeah.
I like the brown and white together. I like the green and the white.
Brown, white, and kiwi look really nice
I know
together.
they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
good.
It's fabulous.
Awesome.
Fabulous.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, so
So those
long
are, you
story
can order
short
those?
is, yeah, those are always up in the store. You can always order those dyed to order.
Okay.
And then I have a couple custom orders to work on, and there should be some more stuff up in the shop probably within the next 2 weeks or so. I've had some requests for
so
ink
somebody.
smear and
Ink smear. I want to do a sweater. out
my
of that
neighbor's garden. People have been asking me to put those up again. So
one. Well, of course.
Because they saw my socks.
So I could. So somebody, anybody, could say do an order of 6 goldenrod.
theoretically, yes.
I have a custom order in as well.
Do you?
She's
What,
got
what
2
is
of them in.
yours?
It's a surprise.
You have 3 custom orders in. The surprise,
Yeah.
the undertones,
Yeah.
and then your night and mulled wine.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good job, Adrienne. Writes these things down.
No. But that means 4 because I
Oh,
also wanted that combo that you did, the flowering plum and
Oh, the mulled one.
Oh.
Yeah. better.
I want to
save
know.
my
So
pennies.
there's a surprise coming.
Yeah.
Out here,
Just
for you.
Shush.
it's something I asked for.
Yes, I do
Okay.
do custom
It's
orders
something-
occasionally. So I'm actually working on a custom order for one person, not you.
Okay.
And there's a lady down in St. Thomas who has asked me to come down and chat with her.
Oh,
We'll
cool.
have a little knit and tea, and we're gonna talk about some colors that she wants me to design.
That's
for
very
her.
cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
That
Yeah,
is-
I had something very specific in mind that I wanted.
Yeah.
And so I said, "Can you
Oh.
do this?" And this is how much I want. And she said, "Yeah, I can do that."
Yep.
You'll have
Good
wait
to
and see.
know.
That's right. But I need to stock the
surprise.
store and do everything.
I know.
And
I
apparently
know.
I have to go to work,
and
too.
work as well. That's really the. There's
Yeah.
not enough time in the day to do everything that I really want to do.
I know.
I have so many ideas. It's just making the ideas happen.
I know, and I picked up a side contract for a little bit of extra work from one of my regular jobs. So
Yay, money.
Yay, money is good. But to really eats into
To
my
buy more
time.
yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, mostly to pay for Toka's surgeries and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he
was
has
sick.
been fairly sick, so.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
and then you
the credit cards are groaning from that right now. So I'm like, oh, okay, we gotta go pay those off.
But he is on the mend, right?
Yes, he's doing very well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
So it's all right.
he's good.
But you got a Fiber Festival coming up in June.
I know, so
to
I've got to start
start.
dying
So
for
do
that
you.
too.
I know.
So yeah, so what I'm gonna try and do is every time I do like a batch of something, like I'll do a batch of ink smear. I'll do 2 batches, one to put in the store and one to put away for court.
Good.
So I'll try and do.
That's a good
that.
idea.
I know.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a great.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to
Location
that,
for you.
that show. That should be a lot of
Yeah.
fun. And I just have a micro market, so it's not going to be a big
Yeah.
table. And a couple hundred skeins of yarn should be
Yeah.
more than enough. And
Oh, you'll sell fast.
yeah, it should be good.
And then when
Awesome.
I'm not teaching, I'll come and
Good.
Hang out.
spell you off so you can run and grab something to eat.
It comes with a box
Have a pee
lunch.
break. Oh, does
Box
it? Oh,
lunch.
lunch. See, the other's smart. That's
I
awesome.
think I might have ordered 2, so you can have one if you want.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sweet. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun weekend.
Yeah, it should be a really fun weekend.
You'll be mobile by then.
Yes.
Or more mobile than she is now, at least.
Yes. I will be racing. I'll be running. I'll be skipping through the.
Please don't skip. She will find the one patch of mud or
Yeah, she was telling us
puddle
last
and-
night. You were telling. I can't even remember how you all got on the story, but she's like, "Oh yeah, that time that I broke my ankle." I'm like,
Oh
"My
yeah,
ankle.
I broke my ankle twice. Same one. And my tailbone.
You broke your tailbone?
Yep, and 2 fingers. All separate times.
I'm not responsible for you when you're gone.
That's awful.
When we're traveling, I'm not responsible for
No.
you.
Yeah,
That's awful.
I know. That's.
She's
I
a
know.
delicate
I'm telling you.
flower.
That's why my doctor laughed at me when it's like, now what?
Yeah.
Now what? He said, I keep getting all these reports.
Holy cow!
Too
All
funny.
right, are we?
I
We're
think-
done.
Yeah,
That's it.
we're good.
We're
That's
done.
it. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah, is that it? That's it.
I think that's it. So now it's like a mad rush to get something finished for 2 weeks from
I
now.
know. I know.
Or my pillow.
Wait
my
a minute.
Pillow.
Wait a minute.
What?
There's a problem with 2 weeks from now.
What?
You're gonna be away.
Oh, are you vacationing?
Are
So
you
we
here next
either
Friday?
podcast.
Can't
Let's
we Skype?
podcast next Friday.
Can't we
Okay.
No.
Skype?
No. Mm-mm.
She is not dedicated
We will
at all.
podcast next Friday.
Yes.
A shorter episode,
Yes.
and then it will be 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds
We
good.
can do that.
Yeah,
All right.
because I didn't
So-
like going 3 weeks. It felt too long.
I know,
since
it is.
seeing you guys.
I know.
And we had to go 3 weeks the time before as well.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah.
because of that one.
Yeah.
Actually, that one was my fault too because I was supposed to go away and then I didn't go away
Yeah.
and then nobody
Yeah,
could
then
find
we
the
So
time
let's
to-
do one next week.
Okay.
Okay, we can do one next week. All right. So
All right.
speed knitting. I gotta get this
Speed
pillow done.
Oh, crap.
And we have to buy something.
And, okay. Done.
Oh, I got stuff coming in the mail. It's already that's taken care of. I'm
Maybe
good.
I should. Can I order something today? Get it in the mail by next Friday.
Depends who you order from. If you order
If you try hard enough.
I know who I can order from.
Adrienne?
from no.
I don't know that she has time to diet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Well, I'll figure that out. I have a week to figure it out.
I have a shop update this weekend. You can buy a bag. See how I did that? Slid that in
I
there.
could do that.
I'm
All right.
kidding.
But,
Kidding.
Yeah. Well.
You have a bag coming eventually.
All
Just
right.
might
All
not
right. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Well. Bye,
Happy
everybody.
knitting.
be. See you later.